Shalom everyone, this is Siah Yahoo back again with another video, and today I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry and I've been debating on what I was gonna eat. I was thinking about going to a Mexican restaurant. I was thinking about going to Taco Bell. I was thinking about ordering something off of DoorDash. I was thinking about Domino's Pizza. I was thinking about a Chicago deep dish pizza. I just didn't know what I wanted to eat, but I wanted something different to eat. Cause I'm thinking about pizza and I'm like, I've eaten pizza before. I was thinking about tacos and I'm like, I've eaten tacos before. I was thinking about going to the Mexican restaurant, and the Mexican restaurant has a variety of different things to eat. They have chicken, they have hamburgers, they have their Mexican rice and burritos and chimichangas and all that stuff. And I'm thinking, I've eaten all this stuff before. I'm thinking about Sonic. I'm thinking I've eaten that stuff before. I'm thinking about what can I eat that I haven't eaten before. And guess what? I already had that in my house. I have lentil vegetable soup that I brought to do a video on. I brought this soup to do a video on, but I just haven't been in the mood to cook it and to eat it. But now that I want something to eat, and I couldn't think of anything to eat, something new, something I haven't eaten before, something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about spending money. I'm thinking about Wingstop. I'm just in my head thinking about Chinese food. I'm in my head thinking about what can I eat. I want to eat something different. But everything that I'm thinking about eating is something I already had. And I haven't had lentil soup before. So lentil vegetable soup is something different. And I'm about to cook some. So let me get everything I'm going to need to go ahead and fix this soup, because it is something different. I am hungry, and I did have something to cook that I hadn't eaten before, and that's this soup. And I brought this soup, and guess what else? Guess what else? If you've been watching my videos, I've been eating a lot of things that have been imported from Germany. And this soup, this lentil vegetable soup, has been imported from Germany. Yes, it has. So, once again, I'm eating something new, something that's common in Germany, that's not common here. I don't know how many people have eaten lentil soup, but I will be eating lentil soup today because I am hungry. And one thing I love about these tops is they come with the pull thing. Let me get a spoon. Let me set up a little bit. Since I'm about to start cooking. Let me get this out. Let me go ahead and wash these off. We get some stuff out. Look professional over here. We wash these tops off. Wash the tops off just because I'm seeing a little bit of dust. And I don't want to get no dust in my food. Even though I'm a little big because of my health condition. What do you mean? Well, I have a heart condition that causes fluid to build up in my body. So you see my stomach big, that's because I have a lot of fluid in my stomach. And I don't take the fluid pills to get the fluid out of me. So the fluid is just stuck in my stomach because I'm not getting it, constantly flowed out throughout the day by taking fluid pills. Which, if you are someone who has a situation where your body maintains a lot of fluid and you take fluid pills, you know that when you take those fluid pills and they activate, Those fluid pills have you going to the restroom like every 5 minutes for about 4 to 5 hours. So imagine that. Imagine having to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes for 4 to 5 hours. And imagine this too. When you have to go to the bathroom, it's like you have to go quick. It's like you have to go and you have to get in the bathroom and you have to pee. And it's an emergency. And you cannot go to sleep on fluid pills. You go to sleep, you will pee the bed. You will wet the bed. You go into the deep sleep, you go pee the bed. So trust me, I took those fluid pills for like almost a year. And I just had to stop. I had to stop, bro. Those fluid pills are torture. I couldn't work. I was supposed to take them in the morning, but I couldn't take them in the morning because I had to go to work. So I had to take them when I came home from work. As soon as I came home from work. So they can go, get home from work at 5 o'clock. I could be woke from 5 to 10, 11 o'clock and pee until those pills wore off so I can go to sleep. Because I couldn't go to sleep with those pills still in my system because I would wet the bed, bro. Wake up in the morning, I'm all day, take the pills, I'm in the bathroom constantly, over and over again for 4 to 5 hours, bro. Every 5 to 10 minutes. And when I was staying with people, right? I'm staying with people, and people had to use the bathroom. So they in the bathroom when I had to use the bathroom. So guess what I had to do? I had to run into the backyard and pee outside on the ground. I had to pee in the backyard several times. I don't think they knew when I was going in that backyard, I was peeing because somebody was in the bathroom. So I had to pee outside in the backyard several times because we had a lot of people living in the house when I was staying with people and they would have to use the bathroom. So I had to go outside to use the bathroom. Yeah, man. Yeah. So you see me big? That's fluid. That's not fat. That's fluid. So let me give y'all a closer look of how this looks so far. I'm going to do 2 cans because these are big cans. So give y'all a look. So that's how the lentil soup looks. Let me go and turn it on. I'm going to put it on medium. I'm going to put 2 cans in here. I got 3 cans. Oh, look at that. Damn it, bro. Why was that defective? Oh, man, come on now. I need that. Can I put it back on there? Can I fix it back on there to pull it out? Dang, bro. That's crazy, bro. Germany, these German cans are defective, bro. You know that happened, if you watch my videos, you know that happened with the corned beef. The thing, well, I didn't know how to do it, but it broke off and now I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get in here. So I got 3 cans I was gonna cook 2. This is the backup can, so I have a backup can, and hopefully that don't happen again. All right, it didn't happen this time. But this is how I look on the inside. This is the lentil vegetable soup. Doing 2 cans. Oh, and it has the rice in it too. Look like it's either rice or that's chopped up potatoes. I don't know. So I wanted to give y'all a closer look of how it looks. Coming out the can into the pot. I have this big spoon, but I like to stir with the little spoon. And hopefully it's good. Now, I've never had this before, so I don't know how it tastes. So I'm gonna eat it just like this. I'm not gonna add no seasoning to it because I don't know how it tastes. And when you're eating something and tasting it for the first time, you don't want to mess up the flavor. You want to taste its natural flavor before you do anything to it, right? Like to crush the cans before I throw them in the trash. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I know some people that as soon as they get your food, before they even taste the food, they put hot sauce on it. This is something black people do. And I'm like, well, damn, you didn't even taste how it tastes before you covered it in hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? And people usually put stuff in hot sauce to mask the natural flavor because it don't taste good. Now, you don't have to put hot sauce in my food because my food already hot. You know what I'm saying? Because when I want my food to be spicy, you know what I'm saying? I put some of this in my food. Boom! You know what this is? Boom! Boom! This is the bomb. You can't. You know what this is. But yeah, so if I want something spicy, I'll put the bomb in there. But so I'm cooking these lentils. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to cook them all. Like I know this can, this is a defective can, and when I went to pull it, the thing broke off. I want to get in here, right? So check this out. Let me back the camera up so y'all can watch this, right? So check this out, right? So this is a can opener, right? These new models. These new models don't work. I'm about to try to use this can opener, right? Because the thing broke. So let's see if the can opener will work. Watch. So I put it on here. It's not gripping like can opener is supposed to grip. It ain't grip. It ain't gripping. It's gripped a little bit. So I'm gonna try to turn it. Turn it. Nothing happened. Put it down this way. It's not gripping. Turn it. Nothing happened. It's just turning, but it's not gripping. So it's not cutting. What's up with these new can openers? Why they don't work? So you know how we be opening cans? We open cans with knives. Because the mother freaking can openers don't work no more. You remember the old one that had the little tip? Had a little tip like this, and you put it in there, and you turn it. Those worked. These new junk, these new damn, they don't work. Waste your fucking money. This work. Gotta do this to open up a can. A damn knife. Because the can openers don't work. If you're in the comment section and you saw me with that can opener, damn, bro, that thing popped, that thing popped off, that thing popped, bro. I don't want to taste it. I was about to lick my hand. I don't want to taste it, bro. That thing popped off, bro. Whether it pop off, it smashed in. Let me try to get this in here before I start having to wipe everything off. Damn, bro, it just popped off, bro. Crazy. But let me go ahead and put the rest of this in here. I don't want to taste it because I was about to lick it off, but I don't want to taste it yet. I want to be surprised by how it tastes. So now I gotta get a towel and wipe everything off because there was an explosion. We had a lentil explosion with that can. We using a knife. Damn, bro, it's all on my freaking air fryer. Damn. Crazy. I just mopped this floor. I'm going to mop it again. Dang. Bleach time. Yeah, the cooking video turned into a cleaning video. Yeah, where else it went? Dang, got some on my damn shoe. Okay, that's it. More bleach. Well, kind of line sole. Stuff off now. Man, it's agony. Okay, so now we're back after that debacle. You can get a little closer camera. There we go. Tilt you up just a little bit. Good angle. But anyways, wait, still on my shirt? My clothes? No, I'm good. Okay, so let me go ahead and stir this up because this is a gas stove and the bottom does burn food pretty fast. It burns food very, very fast, so you have to stir. This ain't like an electric stove where you can put the food on and leave it. No, buddy. Food burns real quick with real fire on the bottom of these real, you know what I'm saying? This is a different kind of heat. This fire. I had to learn that the hard way. See, I'm scraping the bottom because it, like I said, it's on low, but it'll burn. You have to stir. You cannot, when you have an electric stove, when you have a gas stove, you cannot leave this food on and walk away. Everything you cooking, you have to babysit. You have to stay at the pot and you have to stir. You cannot walk away from it like you could with an electric stove. You can't do that with a gas stove. Gas stoves do not play. Fire is fire. Low fire is still fire. There's no such thing as low fire. Low fire means that the fire, the flame is not all over the place. But it's still the same temperature. When I said I'm putting it on low, that means I don't have the flames ain't as high. But the flames still provide the same amount of heat. That's right. Flames provide the same amount of heat. They're just smaller. But it still heats up the same way. You know what I'm saying? On electric stove, you can turn it up high and low. The temperature of the fire, the flame from the electric is different. You can go up and down with the electric stove. That actually works. You can actually put that on low and it give off low heat. You can put that on medium and it give off medium heat. You can put that on high and it give off high heat. With a gas stove, the fire is the same heat. High or low, it's the same heat. It's just how much fire you put on it. But it's the same heat. So you got to continuously mix this up. See, I had to keep, because some of the bottom was kind of stuck. So I had to make some standing mixing it up so it won't stick. And this is a stainless steel stove, but this is fire. This ain't electric. Gotta stir it up. Gotta babysit. Food don't take long on the gas stove. This lentil soup not gonna take long to cook. It's not gonna take long. Oh, I'm done with it. So I got the lentil soup. It's a lentil vegetable soup. Lentils is like, it's like I think it's like peas or something. I think it's mashed peas or it's like beans. It's peas or beans. It's one of them. Or I don't put my trash in the trash can. I put my trash in the bag, in the refrigerator, in the slide drawer. That way, when I'm ready to take the trash out, maybe like in 2-3 days, that food wouldn't have been sitting in the trash can, getting rotten, causing those little nets and stuff to develop and causing bugs and roaches and stuff to get in the trash can. I don't have roaches, but that's because they don't have no food to eat up in here. Because all the food that I eat, the waste, for like the chicken bone, rest over fish, all that goes in the refrigerator and it stays in there until I'm ready to take the trash out. So there's no food in here for them to eat. I don't have bugs. I don't have those little nets because there's nothing in here for them to eat. You know what I mean? So to go with this, because it's just a soup, it's a vegetable soup, I'm going to also fix some chicken flavored rice to go with it, just to make it. It's a thick soup. Like if you look at it, it's very thick, right? You see how thick that is? It's a very thick soup, but I might need something a little heavier to go with it. So that's why I'm adding the rice to it. I don't have no meat to go with it. I don't have no more meat in the house. You know, I don't really buy meat like that, like talking about it, to always have meat. Now I buy like some turkey sausage or something like that. Now I have that in here for a while. But like as far as like ground beef and stuff like that, I really don't be having that in here like that. I might get some chicken from work. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know where I work at. So I have some chicken from work every once in a while. But other than that, the only times I really buy meat is if I'm actually at going to a restaurant that serves something with meat in it, or I order something with meat. But as far as me like actually buying meat and cooking meat, like steak and all that kind of stuff, that's rare. Especially buying red meat. Me buying red meat is very rare. Me eating burgers and stuff, very rare. Rare. So about to make some chicken rice to go with these lentils. Now some people, now if you know how to cook and you've been cooking for a minute, you know how much water goes into the rice. Like instant rice and stuff like this, you know how much go in there. You don't have to measure. I know people that have to measure every single time they cooking stuff. And I'm like, damn, you don't know, like, you should naturally know how much water you need in something because you've been doing this for a long time. But some people, they just don't have that muscle memory. Like, I know how much water I need for rice. I know how much water and milk and stuff and eggs I need for cake batter. I put the cake batter in the bowl, and I can look at it and tell, okay, this needs 3 eggs, this needs this much water, this needs this much. I can just look at it and know how much it needs. Because, you know what I'm saying? I just know, because I can tell, because I did it so much. And I know how much I need to mix, and what's the consistency, and what's the texture of it. I know how much all that has to be, and how it needs to look before I bake it. You know what I'm saying? So I know that naturally. Some people, when I watch some people cook, and I be watching them put that stuff out, and there's been people that's been doing it for a long, like doing the same thing for a while, and that's been cooking the same thing over and over, and you still need a measurement cook, and you still need this after all these years and months you cooking the same thing. That just blows my mind. Don't get me wrong, some people like to be consistent on, you know, they just like to measure it. They just like to do that. They just like to be precise every time. I understand that. I understand that some people just like to be precise and they like to get that measuring cup out and they just like to do that. But if I hid that and I told you to bake this, would you be able to do it without messing it up? Because you don't have that measuring cup and something more. That's the question. Are you still capable of cooking this stuff without having those tools? Even though you've cooked this millions of times, and you should know these measurements by heart. I mean, I have the measuring cup, but I could take a regular cup and know and tell how much water I've been putting in this measuring cup compared to a regular cup. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, different strokes for different folks. So this is on medium high. It's bubbling. I don't know exactly how long it needs to cook. I just know I gotta stir it and make sure I always come and stir it up, because it does get stuck to the bottom of the pot. Because like I said, this is bar. What I'm about to do is I'm about to really turn it on real low. Make sure it's in the center. Put the top on it for a little bit. Stir this rice up. This rice ain't gonna take long at all. This instant rice. Let me get the top for this too. Where's the top for this? Is the top in here? Nope. Top right here. Put that on there. And we'll be back after this is done. I'm gonna show you how it look on a plate, and I'm gonna tell you how it tastes. So we'll be right back. All right, so the food is coming along pretty good. I want to show y'all. All right, so I added some beets to it. So I got some beets cooking. Well, a beet cooking. The rice almost done. That's bubbling. That's pretty much done. That's gonna be a while. So y'all might see the finished product of that on my plate too, because I just decided to put that on at the last minute because it started becoming a plant. It started growing vines and stuff. So I said, well, let me go ahead and cook that. That's a beet. That's a whole beet. So I'm gonna broil it. You can broil it or you can bake it. So I've decided to broil it. It tastes better broiled. I tried it. I did one simultaneously. I did a beet in the oven, and I did a beet in the water. And the one that was in the water tastes better. Sorry. Some stuff just tastes better broiled than baked, right? Like, for example, potatoes. You know how people like baked potatoes? There's baked potatoes, there's mashed potatoes. But guess what else? There's boiled potatoes. And I prefer my potatoes boiled over baked. So the rice is done. Take it off the flame. It's off the flame, but take it off that pot because those rods are still hot. I don't want it to cook anymore. I want it to cool down and steam the rest of the way in the pot. So that's what's going on there. These lentils, they're done. They're technically done. But I have tasted them because I'm cooking them, so I had to taste them. So I have tasted them. So what I am going to do since I've tasted them, I am going to add some flavor to them. I have to put a little seasoning to them. So it can be to my liking. So because they taste like mashed peas. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna add some of my favorite seasoning, which is this little beef broth seasoning going on. A little bit of that in there. A dab of paprika to give it a little smoky flavor. And just a little bit of roasted garlic and herb seasoning. Just a little bit. Help me like Nigga, that ain't no little bit, that was a lot. That's a big pot. That's a big pot. So that's a lid for that big pot. And just the BAM! Hold on, I gotta shake it up. Now let me tell you the secret too. Alright, these hot sauces are very, very hot, right? So when you get down to maybe about this much, after using it, add some water to it to expand it. It won't be as hot, but it's still very hot, but it's not as hot. Because you can cut it. You can cut it when it gets to like right here, you can cut it with some water and then shake it up. I'm sorry for getting too close. But you can cut it with some water, shake it up. I cut it. After I use like a good half of it, I cut it. Or if you have another bottle, you can half and half it and put it and fill it up with water on both of them, shake them up, and you got two. Because you can cut it, because this is strong. If you watch Hot Ones, a little bit in there, that's good. If you watch Hot Ones, on Hot Ones, the bomb hot sauce is the hottest sauce out of all the sauces they ever use. That's the one that hurts every contestant. They taste up to 7 of them, and when they get to that one, that be the one that always makes them go crazy. But I've had it. I've been using it on a regular basis, so it don't affect me like that no more. That's not hot to me like it once was when I first started eating it. And it wasn't really that hot to me in the begin with, because you know I'm from New Orleans and we have crawfish barrels and with crabs and hot potatoes and sausages. All that stuff is spicy. So I'm used to eating spicy food. And I remember this guy my mama used to date. He had brought some hot sauce home called Blair After Death. And he wanted us to taste it, see how we can handle it. And it was hot as a beep. It was real hot. And it just stayed in the refrigerator for a long time. But when I moved I brought it with me and I used it in some chili as a prank. I put some of that Blair After Death hot sauce in in the chili as a prank to burn my friend's mouth, But I was like, let me eat it because I don't want to waste it. So I ate it. It was hot. You know how many days, how we challenge ourselves to eat stuff. So I challenged myself to eat it. See how it's still cooking with that steam? I challenged myself to eat it and I ate it and it was hot, but I got used to it and it wasn't hot no more. So that's with anything. Anything that you eat that's like real hot, if you continue to eat it, it won't be as hot anymore. See, I mixed the food up with the spoon, right? Then I mixed the rice up with the same spoon. Then I did this, right? And I licked my finger, and my finger burnt, and it's spicy because of what I put in the bean. So I didn't mix the food up with that hot sauce in there, and I mixed up the rice up with the same spoon. And then after I taste my finger, after rubbing it on the spoon, it's spicy. So that little bit I put on that food got that food spicy. But like I said, I like spicy food. If it ain't spicy, if I'm eating food and it don't have that spicy kick to it, it's gonna taste like it's missing something. Now I can't eat food without, I can eat food that don't have no spicy stuff on it, but that's when I'm eating out. But when I'm at home, it's gotta have a little kick to it. That's got a kick now. And with the seasonings I put on there, this is good now. So I tried it plain. I was supposed to do it on camera, but as I was mixing it up, I had to taste it. I tried it plain, needed a little seasoning on it. I didn't put the seasoning on it. With the chicken rice, with the beet that I don't know how long it will take to get done. I think they take like 30 minutes when you broil them. And and when you broil them, once it's broiled after like 30, 40 minutes, you can feel it to see if it's soft. You just go run it over water and rub it as you're running the cold water on it, and the skin peels straight off of it. And you just cut it, and it's gonna look like a beet. Now, because it is a beet, right? It's beet. it is gonna turn that water red because it's a beet. So that water is gonna turn red. It's gonna be like a velvet, purplish, reddish looking color. So so that's cooking. But what I'm about to do is, because I have to end this video, y'all. You know, I was watching the show, and I paused my show because I was hungry and I was thinking about what I wanted to eat, and I was really about to order something or get up and run to a restaurant real quick. But I said, let me go ahead and cook something for the video, and because I'm hungry. So I did that. So what I'm about to do is, I'm about to fix me some rice. Rice on one side. Oh, put the camera down. Fix me some rice. Fix me some lentils, which has been nicely seasoned, or pretty much cooked all the way. Mix that up some. Lentil vegetable soup, imported from Germany. You just had to make a beat, huh? Yes, I did. I can also turn that off. I ended up with 3 spoons. I love washing dishes. So this is how it looks. I got the chicken rice. Ooh, that seasoning is perfect. So let's go ahead and taste it. First, the lentils by itself with the seasoning. And you see this is very hot. You see the steam. You see how hot it is. It's very hot. So let's go ahead and taste it. It's real spicy too. Now I told you I cut that bomb. I cut it, but it's still hot. So that's the lentils by itself. Very good. Now chicken rice. The flavor of the chicken rice is very, very good. Now together. The chicken rice with the beans. Because the chicken rice is supposed to go with the lentils. I said the beans. The rice and the beans supposed to go together. Chicken rice with lentils. And that's good. So in my brain when I was buying this stuff, I was like, I'm gonna get some chicken rice to go with the lentils. Instead of like plain white rice. You know how people get plain white rice to go with their red beans, plain white rice to go with this and that. You don't have to get plain white rice to go with stuff. You can get flavored rice, you can get dirty rice, you can get chicken rice, you can get broccoli and cheese rice. Anything you think will go good with something, get that. And so now I can mix it all up together. I taste it separate. Now I'm mixing it all up together. The vegetable lentil soup with the chicken rice. See how that look? Look real good. So let's taste it all together now. Now there's a lot of flavor now. Because you got the chicken rice and the chicken rice seasoning. You got the lentils, the lentil vegetable soup, because there's carrots, there's potatoes in here. I think that's like the only vegetable. And there's peas and there's the lentils. That's good. That's the bomb. That's good. Healthy, wholesome, hearty meal. So if you've never tasted lentils before, Try 'em in a can or pre-cooked. Try 'em. Heat them up. Bada bing, bada boom. Get your type of rice, whatever type of rice you want to get. If you want to get your jasmine rice, plain white rice, brown rice, chicken rice, Cajun rice, rice-a-roni, whatever kind of rice you want to. Even if you want to put pasta and noodles with this. Because you don't have to eat beans with rice all the time. You can eat beans with pasta too, yeah. Eat it how you want it, baby. But that's going to conclude today's video. Oh, Cam, you got to be in the middle for this. Got to be in the middle, camera. That's going to conclude today's video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe for more videos. Give this video a like. Give me a comment. Until next time, everyone. Peace and shalom. And